let's block here. Let's block both here. 3 blockers. Okay. And let's exile you. Yeah, this card was saved exactly for this moment. Exactly for this moment, my friend. Good game for you, sir. Let's draw some cards, but I think you are going to concede or not. Yeah, you are dead. You are so dead. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Let's go to another one. Hello you and welcome to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I'm Bruno Barbieri and today I bring to you a Golgari Graveyard Ramp. So let's talk about this deck just after I remember you something. If you enjoy watching gameplays on Arena or would you like to receive new ideas for your decks, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here. Also, I am on Instagram at mtg_barbieri and there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. So let's talk about the deck. As I said, this is a Golgari Graveyard Ramp, which means that's a green and black deck, and you will have a lot of cards that throw other cards into your graveyard, and you will have a lot of cards that benefits from the fact that you have a lot of cards in your graveyard. So basically that's the strategy of the deck. You will in the beginning of the game put a lot of cards in the beginning in the graveyard, and after that you will begin to drop a lot of creatures, big creatures that benefits from the fact that you have a lot of cards in your graveyard, and they will have their cost reduced or will become stronger. Each creature have its own peculiarity. So basically we have here in the beginning of the game you should looking for Gnawing Vermin. So when it enters in the game, the target players mill 2 cards, so you will target yourself because you want to mill yourself so you can have cards in your graveyard. And also don't forget that when this creature dies, target creature you don't control gets -1/-1 until end of turn. So you can kill sometimes other creatures as well when this creature here dies. Also we have Rubberbelt Maverick. That's a 1/1 creature, and when this creature enters, you will surveil 2. In other words, you will, every time this creature enters, you will look the top 2 cards of your library, and probably you are going to put them into the graveyard. Of course, you only do that if you don't need the card that's on the top of your library. But it will help to create more cards in your graveyard as well. And we have also Town Greeter that came from the last set Final Fantasy, and it says the following: when this creature enters, mill 4 cards. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. If you put a town card into your hand this way, you gain 2 life. So it's an amazing way also that you have to create cards, to put cards in your graveyard. And also don't forget that it says that if you put a town card into your hand this way, you gain 2 life. That's the case of Starting Town. That's also from the latest set, the Final Fantasy set. That's a town. So you can use the Town Greeter to get the town eventually and receive 2 life back. So there's some kind of synergy between these 2 cards here. Also, we have Overlord of the Baelmurk that you may use in the beginning of the game with Impendence 5, paying 1 black mana and 1 mana of any color. And it says the following: whenever this permanent enters or attacks, mill 4 cards. Then you may return a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So basically it's a way that you have to put more cards in your graveyard, but also to get some creature back that you may need, that was already in the graveyard, or in the moment that you mill 4 cards, it appeared in the middle of the cards that you are milling. So you can use this card to create more cards in your graveyard, to put more cards in your graveyard, and also to return some cards that you may need. After that you have a lot of cards in your graveyard, you will start to have some benefits from the other creatures. For example, this diamond weapon, that's also from the latest set, the Final Fantasy set. It's a legendary artifact creature, but I put 4 copies here because this creature is too good. They probably will be always the target from your spot removal, from your opponent's spot removal, and they want to kill your creature right away. As soon as you cast it, someone will try to kill it. So it's better to have 4 copies because you can keep casting it. You have more chance to keep it in the battlefield. So it says the following: this spell costs 1 mana of any color less to cast for each permanent card in your graveyard. It has reach, and also it has immune that prevent all combat damage that you would be dealt to diamond weapon. It's amazing. You can block any creature with this creature here. So you can, in a few turns, if you have a lot of cards in your graveyard, you can just pay 2 green mana and it will be the final cost of this creature. It's amazing. Also, the Ruskbuster Swarm says the following: this spell costs 1 mana of any color less to cast for each creature card you own in exile and in your graveyard. So even if someone exile your graveyard, this card here will keep the reduced mana cost. It's incredible, this card. This card is really amazing. And it has Menace and Death Touch, and it's a 6/6. And it's not rare to drop this creature just for 1 mana. You can sometimes just drop Diamond Weapon, Huskburster, and Hollow Marauder all in the same turn, because all of this creature here have some way to reduce their cost based on the number of permanents or creatures that you have in your graveyard. It's amazing. You can keep casting one after another in the same turn because all of their costs are really reduced. And also we have Harvester of Misery. That's a great card in the beginning. If you use the ability of discard, you may pay 1 black mana and 1 mana of any color, and the target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. So it's a way that you can kill a creature from your opponents, and also you can put another card in your graveyard. So it works very well. And also, if your opponents, it's an aggro deck with a lot of small creatures, you can eventually cast it and as a creature, and when this creature enters, other creatures get -2/-2 until the end of turn. So all creatures will die, not only from your opponents, but your small creatures, if you have some in battlefield, like Rubble Belt or Gnawing Vermin, Town Greeter, they will die because they have less than 2 toughness. And also we have another card here that benefits a lot from graveyard full of cards, that is also from the latest set, the Final Fantasy set. That's X-Death Void Warlock. It's a legendary creature, but in this case I just put 1 copy, and says the following: when X-Death enters, you gain 3 life. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, transform X-Death. And the transformations is, it will have trample, and the power will be equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. So it will be a huge creature in a matter of a few turns, because you have a lot of cards that put cards in your graveyard. So it will become 10-3, 15-3, 20-3. You sometimes can, in just 1 attack, win the game because it has trample and it will have a huge power. So we have also Quarsic Revenant. Is just one copy, because we are more interested here in the renew ability, that you pay 1 black mana and 2 mana of any color, and says the following: exile this card from your graveyard, put a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a life leak counter on a target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. So basically you will be applying Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink to any other creature that you have. And eventually you can have this card in your hand and you will play it as a creature normally. But if this creature is destroyed or it just go directly to your graveyard, you can reuse the Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink mechanics and apply to any other creature that you have on the battlefield. It's amazing too. We have Souls of the Lost that doesn't have a reduced cost, but the power and toughness of this creature here is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. So it's amazing. If you have a lot of creatures and if you have a lot of permanents in your graveyard, and it's easy to do that with this deck, you will have a big creature in a few turns. So it's amazing too. But you have to sacrifice a permanent or discard a card. In this case, if you have to discard a card, discard a permanent. So it will make this creature here even stronger. And finally we have here it's not finally yet. We have the Overwhelming Remorse, that this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. So you can exile target creature or planeswalker with it. It's easily to achieve just 1 black mana as a cost, because you have a lot of cards getting into your graveyard, so it will be easy to do that. And we have the Hollow Marauder that explains that it has a reduced cost based on the number of creatures that you have on your battlefield. And when it enters, you may choose a player, and that player will have to discard a card. If he does not discard a card that the cost is 4 or more, you will draw a card. If he discards a card that's, for example, 1, 2, 3 cost, you will draw a card. If he discards a card that's 4 or more, you will not draw a card. And it has flying, and it's a 4/2. It's a great card too. It's excellent to keep attacking flying with flying creatures, because it's harder to defend. So sometimes it's great against aggro decks that doesn't have any kind of a flying creature, so you can attack without being blocked. And also we have finally the Garruk's Uprising, that I am using this card here in the place of Up the Beanstalk that was banned 2 days ago, more or less, and it works similarly. Have some difference, but in the final way that you have this card working, it will help you to do what you need to do, that's draw cards. So it's an enchantment with 3 costs, 1 green mana and 2 mana of any color, and says that when this enchantment enters, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample, and whenever a creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, draw a card. So basically it works like the Up the Beanstalk, only the cost is a little heavier. It's just 1 mana of any color more than it was the Up the Beanstalk, and you can keep drawing cards with it normally. There's no problem, as you would do with the Up the Beanstalk. So that's basically the deck. We have here 20 lands, and the average cost is 4.3, but it's not the real cost, because a lot of the cards you will cast with reduced cost. And we have here 2 Restless Cottage that can be used as a creature to increase pressure when you don't have any creature to cast or you don't have creatures to attack. So that's basically the deck. So let's make some ramps using the graveyard. See you in the gameplay. Yeah, we have 2 lands here, a Town Greeter, that's a great start, and Rubyveld Maverick, that also helps. So let's keep 7. Yeah, let's begin with this land here, so we can use it untapped. Let's dump both to the graveyard to start lowering the cost of these creatures here. Now we can attack. Let me see if they are going to kill it. No, they didn't. So let's go with Town Greeter and hopefully get some land back from the graveyard. Yeah, we have one land already. Great. And our diamond weapon are both costing 4 lands only. It's great. Okay, Resentful Revelation. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Fine. Okay, this is a great card. Overwhelming Remorse. It's amazing, this card. And it's costing only 1 black mana. Okay, it will not transform yet, but we only need 1 more card in the graveyard to transform X-Death. Demon Wall. Okay, what we can do? Let's attack with both, and hopefully he will block one of them, and then I will be able to cast Diamond Weapon. Yeah, now I can cast Diamond Weapon. Great. And we can transform new X-Death. Cut down, okay, it will make my X-Death even stronger. No problem at all. Oh, Liliana the Veil. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, okay. Fine. Weird. I thought that they would kill one of my creatures. What we can do? We can just exile the Demon Wall and attack with both. And it will be end of game. First game, first victory. Let's go to another one. Okay, we have 3 lands, a Town Greeter. It's a great start, the Town Greeter. Garruk's Uprising. Okay. It's okay. Let's begin with this land here. Then we go for the starting town. It seems aggro. Okay, let's mill 4 cards and get back a land. Okay. 1 damage. Another damage. Okay, this is starting to get boring. Let's go with Rubber Belt Maverick. Okay. What we can do? Nothing. Nothing. But we are going to use our both creatures to block. We don't have anything else to do. Okay. Let's block here. Okay. Okay. No problem. Now we can cast our big creatures. Let's begin with Huskbuster Swarm. And okay. Maybe you have a spot removal or something like that. Gastal Thrill Seeker. Start your engines. When this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target opponent, and you gain 1 life. Okay. No problem. Now it has haste. And Death Touch. This is really bad. What we can do? Okay, we'll take the damage. No problem. I don't want to lose my creature now. Okay. Fine. Let's see what we can do right now. Let's use the Town Greeter as a blocker. And we don't have any land to get back. Okay, let's use the Hollow Marauder. You discard the card, okay. What are you discarding? 3 damage and destroy a target artifact. Okay, let's drop here another Huskbuster Swarm. And let's begin some damage contention. Screaming Nemesis. Great. This card here is for you, my friend. Overwhelming Remorse. Let's kill this creature here because I don't want this creature anymore. Let's block here and here. Okay. Great. Now we can cast Diamond Weapon. And let's block the next attack. And we can use the Overwhelming Remorse on Screaming Nemesis. Okay, let's block here. Let's block both here. 3 blockers. Okay. And let's exile you. Yeah, this card was saved exactly for this moment. Exactly for this moment, my friend. Good game for you, sir. Let's draw some cards, but I think you are going to concede or not. Yeah, you are dead. You are so dead. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Let's go to another one. Yeah, 2 lands and we don't have any card to mill. No, we need to take a mulligan. Okay, keep 6. Now we have Overlord. That's a great mill. And 3 Rebel Belt. Maverick. No. Thank you. You can come back to the library. Let's begin with... Oh no, you can do this. Yeah. Let's Surveil 2. Yeah, we need to begin dropping some cards on the graveyard or in the graveyard. Yeah. Let's sacrifice our creature here. Okay. Now what we can do? The only thing that we can do now, the best strategy here would be use the Impendence 5 of Overlord of the Baelmerk. Okay, what we can get back? Diamond Weapon. Yeah, I think that Diamond Weapon would be a good choice. Goblin Tomb Rider. Monasteries with its spear, okay. And let's go with Souls of the Lost. Let's discard a card here. What would it be? Underground Mortuary. And let's play a Rebel-Belt Maverick. And we can just use the enchantment. Put the enchantment in the graveyard. Okay. Cacophonous Camp. Goblin. Are you going to attack with all? Are you sure? Okay, let's sacrifice our rubber belt. Okay, no problem. Now Swamp and Diamond Weapon. Fine. We need to get some life back, but I don't. Only with the Carcy Revenant. But if they have some kind of direct damage, it will be a problem to keep it in battlefield. Okay. No attacks, great. What I really needed was that that card that when it enters in the game, it puts -2/-2 in all creatures. It will be perfect here. Okay, let's play Carcy. And Gnawing Vermin. Yeah. He was afraid. A lot of big creatures in the battlefield. There is nothing else you can do, just concede. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, 3 lands. Gnawing Vermin. It's a so-so start. It's not the best start in the world, but I think that will suffice. Oh, they take a mulligan. They took a mulligan, okay. Let's surveil 1. Souls of the Lost. Right now it will not help. Maybe a token deck. Okay, Town Greeter. Great. Let's get a land back. And overwhelming remorse. It's already at 1 cost. Okay. Let's put 1 more card in the graveyard. And Builder's Talent, okay. No problema. Level 2. Now let's play a Swamp. And Rebel-Belt Rubber Belt Maverick, Overlord of the Baelmurk. It's a good card. It's a good card. But we can cast it right away. So it's best just throw both in the graveyard. Okay. Let's hold the Overwhelming Remorse to a big creature or something like that. Chainsaw, okay. 3 damage, no problem. And let's exile you. Okay. Probably this creature here will become stronger enough to start to give me a problem. Great! They lost the creature as well. Let's play Hollow Marauder and make him discard a card. Oh, temporary lockdown. Now let's play a Diamond Weapon. And I believe that you are starting to get into a trouble. Let's Surveil 2, Harvester of Misery. Yeah, we can just put in the graveyard. Okay, don't tell me that you have a global removal. Oh, okay. You don't. But you may have a spot removal. No, you don't. You don't have a spot removal also. Okay, United Battlefront. I don't like this card. You are getting something that will screw me. Okay. No problem. I thought that it could be worse. And it was not great. Okay, Overwhelming Remorse. It's a great card. Let's attack with all. Okay. And what we can do? Play a Husk Burster Swarm. But if you have a global removal, it will be a problem to me. You don't have. One more game, one more victory. Okay, 3 lands, 2 big creatures. No, we need mulligan. We need to take a mulligan because I need something to start to put cards in the graveyard. Otherwise, the deck will not work. Okay, what we can... Let's drag back the Garrux something, I forgot name. Survey 1. Yeah, Diamond Weapon. This is not helping me right now. We need you in the graveyard. Okay, now let's play a Rubber Belt Maverick. Garrux Uprising. We don't need you right now. Town Greeter can help. So our Souls of the Lost will get stronger, but probably they have some kind of removal. Okay, let's play Restless Cottage because I will not do anything with 3 mana this time. Let's get back a land, okay, and let's attack. We don't have enough creatures in hand. This is pretty bad. I'm not feeling comfortable with this game right now. Okay, they are not so fast either. Survey 1. Another Town Waiter, I don't think it's necessary. Okay, let's attack with both. And let's play Soul of the Lost. Let's discard a card that will be the Llanowar Wastes. We don't need it right now. Okay. Trapped in the screen. War 2. When this enchantment enters, exile target artifact creature. Okay. Bye-bye Souls of the Lost. Yeah. I should know that it was coming. Okay, we can attack with Restless Cottage and keep the pressure on. Let's attack. And let's exile what? They don't have anything in the graveyard. It sucks. Okay, Llanowar Wastes. Okay. Okay, it seems that you are having some mana problem. Am I right? Let's attack again. Probably you are going to destroy my creature land, right? My Restless Cottage. Okay. You are exile my graveyard, probably. Oh no, you got 2 life back. Okay. What we can do? Let's attack with both here. And let's exile you. Great. You are back at 11 life total points. Yeah, I'm not feeling comfortable with this game. This United Battlefront keeping bringing stuff that cause a lot of trouble to me. Okay, now we need a big creature. But in the worst scenario, in the worst case scenario, we can keep attacking with Restless Cottage. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Now let's attack anyway. And here we go. Let's exile this card here. United Battlefront. It's an amazing card. What are you going to do, mister? Urabraska Forge will not solve your problem. That's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.